everyone, my name is Zainab and I'm a clinical dietitian and sports nutritionist at HealthifyMe. I've done my master's in clinical dietetics and post-graduation in sports science and nutrition. Being about 15 years old in this industry, the passion has just kept on increasing day by day and month on month. It's extremely important to assess an individual's nutrition needs and accordingly curate their diet plans. It's important to keep their lifestyle pattern into account and help them achieve their health, fitness and body composition goals. As a dietitian, I have devised plans for weight management, exercise performance enhancement, as well as nutrition for mental health. The topic which I will be talking about today is the importance of pre and post-run nutrition. Now, we all know that marathon is an endurance event which basically is a long distance run, and it includes a lot of attention on concentration as well as the length which is covered during the event. Before the marathon, it's extremely important that you take care of your nutrition, your hydration, as well as your sleeping patterns. Now, there is a training period before your marathon. So, it's extremely important that the kind of nutrition you have it at that time, it needs to be taken care of. Your sleeping patterns, your hydration, all work holistically towards giving you a good run. During the endurance training, it's extremely important to include high glycemic index, carbohydrate-rich sources, something like toast with peanut butter, maybe an oats with milk, or maybe muesli with milk. You also need to include electrolyte-rich fluids to replenish the loss of sodium and potassium, something like plain water or maybe coconut water, or you could even include a buttermilk. Post your training period, if it's in the morning hours, you could immediately have your breakfast or include any carbohydrate and protein-rich source, something like oats with milk, muesli with milk. You can toss some nuts to it, or maybe a bowl of granola or an oat smoothie with some chopped nuts along with it. You can also include a protein-rich source like egg. It could be scrambled, burji, and maybe rolled up in a multigrain bread slicer. When engaging in a strength workout, you can include a snack at least half an hour to 40 minutes before, something like fruit with curds or fruit with yogurt, or it could even be oats peanut butter smoothie, or maybe a muesli with a milk, maybe an almond milk or soya milk along with some chopped nuts. During a long workout, minerals like sodium and potassium are lost through sweat and we need to replenish it. It's also extremely important that the glycogen stores are fueled up, so something like a fruit like a banana or an orange can always be added to your routine. Now, when it comes to the first and the most important meal of your day, that is the king meal of the day, which is your breakfast, options like oats with milk, muesli with milk, something like besan chila with a coriander chutney and a bowl of curd. You could also include a paneer dosa. You could make it of oats or ragi or a multigrain flour and accompany it with a vegetable sambar. These are few of the options which you can include it in your breakfast time. Alternatively, for non-vegetarians, you can also include some eggs in your diet, maybe egg rolled up in a chapati, or it could also be maybe in a multigrain bread. You can even add some boiled chicken. So basically with some chopped vegetables, a multigrain chicken sandwich with vegetables. Now, for your main meals, that is your breakfast and lunch, you need to include a combination of good complex carbohydrates and proteins, wherein for your lunch you can include maybe a multigrain dalia khichdi or maybe a barley khichdi, and you can add some chopped vegetables with it. Along with that, you can add some paneer for your proteins, or maybe you could add some chicken or egg. You can also include a multigrain pasta with some eggs or chicken and a lot of vegetables to add that fiber. You can even include a tofu wrap or a paneer wrap with vegetables in your lunchtime. Now, when it comes to your dinner, it has to be essentially protein and fiber rich, where you can include about 100 grams of grilled chicken breast, or it could even be grilled fish or steamed fish with a lot of sauteed vegetables like your palak or broccoli. You can also include chickpea stew or a chicken stew with vegetables. You can also add a quinoa salad with a lot of vegetables and add some eggs, tofu or paneer to it. You can also add chicken to it to pep up your protein and fiber intake. Now, we all know that the loading phase is extremely important before the run. So, there are few points that we need to keep in mind as the carb loading phase 48 hours prior to the run. This phase is used to describe a period of high carbohydrate eating in order to maximize the body's glycogen stores in preparation for the endurance event. The overall target is about 8 to 10 grams of carbohydrate per kg body weight. This would mainly mean to divide your day into 3 main meals and 2 to 3 mid meals. Don't leave this till the last minute and keep on building your stores gradually. Examples of some food items which can be included in your routine is baked sweet potatoes, baked potatoes, or maybe grains such as jawar, bajra and ragi, which can be added to your main meals. Your last big meal should be 2 nights before the run, so that this gives your body ample of time to digest it well and does not leave you feeling bloated in the morning on the day of the run. Now, some of the good breakfast options which you can include on the morning of your race could be maybe an oats pancake topped with some fruits and dry fruits. You can also include a bowl of oats or a bowl of muesli along with almond milk or soya milk. You can also include a bowl of sprouts upma or dalia upma with some paneer or sprouts, or maybe a toast of brown bread or multigrain bread with some eggs or maybe boiled chicken. For runs over 1 hour of duration, it's extremely important to include small amounts of high glycemic index carbohydrate foods, because they help you to maintain your blood sugar levels constant throughout. It provides ongoing fuel to your working muscles. It keeps you energized and also helps you to maintain a good run and good pace overall. Now, the next thing which I'm going to talk about is hydration. When it comes to hydration, it's extremely important to have small sips of water at room temperature. One could include about 2 glasses of liquid 1 to 2 hours before the exercise, and about 1 glass of liquid 10 minutes before the exercise. Keep drinking small sips of water throughout the exercise. Fluids such as your plain water, sparkling water, coconut water, buttermilk are some of the options which can be included. There are few food options which roughly provide you about 300 grams of carbohydrate. You can choose any one of these depending on your training schedule. Something like a 500 ml commercial sports drink, a fruit like a banana, orange or maybe an apple. You can also include a cereal bar or a carbohydrate based energy bar, but it should be low in its fiber content so that it does not irritate your stomach. Many athletes also include the energy gels, but if you're able to stomach solid foods at least 60 to 90 minutes before the run, then it's absolutely fine. One can also sip water with a pinch of salt and electrolytes. Now, during the run, it's extremely important that you hydrate yourself well, where one could include about 500 ml to 750 ml of water, and you could add your branched-chain amino acid, you can add your energy tablets or some fast charge tablets as well to keep you hydrated. One also needs to hydrate themselves well during the run, where you can include about 500 to 750 ml of fluid, mainly water, to which you can add your branched-chain amino acid supplements, your amino acid mount dissolving supplements, or even energy tablets can be added. These can be carried in the waist pouch, or even these are available at the health aid stations. Now, during the runs, one can even splash a little bit of cold water over the head or on the neck region to facilitate a little bit of cooling effect. Apart from this, you can also include granola bars, some dried fruits or fruit like a banana. For hydration purpose, you can also include salt tablets, that is 1 to 2 in number per hour, or you can also include a gel every 45 minutes, which is available at the health station, or you can even carry it in your waist pouches for the run. Now, why is the electrolyte balance important? The reason is that it helps to regulate your blood pressure, it improves your muscle function, it aids nerve signaling, and also aids better bone strength. Now, when it comes to recovery, there are 4 R's which are extremely important. That is rest, rehydrate, repair, and refuel. When it comes to rest, you need to give your body a good night's sleep so that the muscles get time to recover. When it comes to rehydrate, you need to drink enough water and fluids throughout the day so that all that is lost can be replenished. When it comes to repair, include at least 20 to 30 grams of protein to let the muscle repair kick in. And when it comes to refuel, include enough of carbohydrates to replenish all that energy which has been lost. A minimum of about 1 gram of carbohydrate per kg body weight. Now that we have understood the importance of nutrition and how to go about maintaining it before your run, let us understand how to maintain your nutrition post the run. Now, your body has gone tremendous amount of stress and strain post a long run, and it's extremely important to provide good nutrition to facilitate good recovery and a quick recovery. One could include about 100 grams of carbohydrate per hour for every hour. You could include options such as a bowl of sprouts, maybe a bowl of curd or yogurt. You can add some fruits to it. Non-vegetarian sources such as your lean cuts of meat, chicken, fish and poultry, maybe some eggs with avocado can also be added. Some of the other options that you can include to facilitate a quick recovery could be a natural fruit-based smoothie. You can also include a multigrain bread or a brown bread with some peanut butter. You can also include some eggs, lean cuts of meat like chicken, eggs, maybe some avocados. You can also include a sweet potato and paneer patty. Last but not the least, it is extremely important to remember that you need to sleep well before your run so that your body is well rested and you do not wake up anxious the day before your run. So I hope these tips would help you to manage your nutrition as well as hydration pre-run as well as post the run. So all the best and have an amazing and energetic run. Thank you.